Review the Coraline Neca figure. So this is the version with her in a raincoat. Now, I will say I got this at Target. This is made to look like a stop motion puppet that they would have used for the film. If you don't know what that means, it means that a character like this, they'll make a puppet. This is called a puppet. And it has bendy wires, things like that. And they will animate the film by bending the legs, the knees, the arms, and moving the character across sets and things that they build for the character to grab and move across. And that's how the film is animated. Now, well, they'll take a camera and shoot all those little movements that they're doing with their hands, and that will become the animation. And it can take up to 5 to 6 hours to get, like, if you were to have a dog to lick his lollipop, you'd have to shoot for every second that happens 100 times over, and that could be up to 6 hours of work. It's a very difficult process. Stop motion is very medium. I very much appreciate. It's really hard to animate, but what I really like about this figure is the detail and how it looks, because again, it looks just like it came out of the animation, because that's the point. So let's show you this. So she got a raincoat. Now, it does not appear that her raincoat comes off. So keep that in mind. Well, actually, you know what? There's a Velcro thing, so you can tear this off, and that's what the figure looks like. Okay? You can do the same with the pants, but you can't really, like, pull them all the way down. So, you know, it's removable. I believe there's a different version of this where it's just her in a normal outfit, not in her raincoat. But I preferred this one. It's a more recognizable outfit that she wore throughout the film. It's not the one she wore the most throughout the film, but it is the most recognizable. When I think about the movie, I think about this outfit of her that she wears. So yeah, you can just Velcro that back on. If you want to put the hood over her, bam, it Velcros. She's got the little bendy arms, so you can bend them here. Whoop. So there's like wires in these arms, like the puppets that you can bend and twist. Same with the legs. It comes with a display stand. She's pretty easy to put on the display stand. She doesn't have a hard time standing on it. And then this is a really cool feature. So you have her face here. And then this, whoop, pops off to reveal that. Now, what you can do is you can move her eyes. And you can display them in unique ways and kind of make her look up. Like, this is what I got her with. Yeah, it can look pretty frightening. And you know, of course, these little eyes do pop off the little pegs in there, and you can just put them back on. The face doesn't ever really have a problem putting back on, so if you're like worried about, crap, if I take it off, is it gonna get damaged? Nope. But this is a really nice one because she's like thinking, her eyes kind of off to the corner there. And again, you can move them, create different things with them. It's a really, really weird animation style that not a lot of people do, but it's also very fascinating. And but you know, this is kind of what they do. And yeah, again, you can just move the eyes all around, like boop. See, I just put my fingers and I can pull them down, I can push them up, I can go ooh. And again, these little pegs go into the ones inside the face, and you just go like that. They're back in. And her hair is very well sculpted. I like that a bit. It's a great figure. I think if you're a fan of the movie, this is probably one of the best things you can buy if you want like something on display to represent the movie in your collection. I think it's such a unique idea for a figure. Again, making it look like an actual stop motion puppet is really such a great, nifty idea, and it's just so fascinating how that animation style kind of works and how you can do that. And it's just brilliant. It's a brilliant movie, honestly. You should watch the movie. If you haven't ever seen it, it's great. Again, I wish the camera would focus on her face a little bit better, but it doesn't seem to want to. But yeah, this is a great figure. Oh, that kind of looks possessed because her one eye is up so much. But again, I keep fidgeting with it because it actually is a lot of fun. This is a figure that is actually super fun to play around with and bend it and kind of, wow, and go whoop. I wonder how this is going to sit if I put it right here. Ooh. Or if I bend her knees to go the same way. Her waist does not bend too well. That's the issue, is like her legs bend perfectly fine. Sorry, my G.I. Joe's little figures behind me fell over. But, you know, this figure stands really well. And that's what's great about it, is the stance of this figure. But just her waist and her body isn't the thing that bends. And that's not normally the thing that bends on the puppet either. So, again, really love this figure. Go get one of these if you are a fan of the movie. Support Neca so they can make more Coraline and Kubo and the Two Strings figures. Because, oh boy, this is an amazing figure. I really don't know what else I can say about it. It's just 10 out of 10, this figure. 10 out of 10.